took a picture with Rick Ross. You like, oh, put your back against the wall and just slide down. It's the biggest boss, Ricky Rose. The time has come. Meech on. February 13th, get your tickets right now. It's going down. We know Florida gonna be there. Miami gonna be there. The legend himself gonna be in the building, making history. Meech, who else coming?
The whole nation. Detroit, St. Louis, California, everybody. Atlanta, Georgia, ATL, stand up.
Woo! We're gonna make history. Get your tickets right now. Y'all better be there February 13th. Meech on.
I wasn't gonna address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will.
Is there anything about Ross and his career that you have any respect for?
Oh, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I never wanted to work with him. You know, look, I understand from a perspective of someone who's just listening to what it sounds like.
Okay, I mean, he's a great rapper.
But just imagine.
The feud between 50 Cent and Rick Ross has escalated to a new level, and Ross isn't just berating 50 for his problems with Big Meech. He's even threatening to take the entire BMF franchise away from him. However, as you already know, 50 isn't backing down. He's going all petty and even bringing Big Meech's children into this mess. This is some next-level pettiness, even by 50's standards, so stay tuned as we break it all down.
Beef is the one beef that 50 will never let go of. That one burns his soul. You know why? It's a shame. So I feel like this beef is the one that hurts 50's soul the most because he...
In case you haven't been paying attention, 50 Cent and Big Meech are at odds, and it appears that this could be the last BMF show. It all began when Meech appeared in a video featuring Rick Ross, promoting a welcome home concert for him following his release from prison last October. Knowing 50 was all he needed to declare Meech an enemy.
Rose, the time has come. Meech on. February 13th, get your tickets right now. It's going down. We know Florida gonna be there. Miami gonna be there. The legend himself gonna be in the building, making history. Meech, who else coming?
The whole nation. Detroit, St. Louis, California, everybody. Atlanta, Georgia, ATL, stand up.
Woo! We're gonna make history. Get your tickets right now. Y'all better.
Upon witnessing Meech interacting with Ross, 50 immediately attacked Meech, accusing him of being a rat. If you don't know who Tammy Cowens is, she used to be Meech's assistant and business partner, and co-produced the 50 Cent BMF series. However, according to former BMF affiliate Blue Da Vinci, this is where things get messy. 50 posted a picture of a rat with the caption, "I think I'm Big Meech." He also stated that the biggest mistake he has ever made was not maintaining his relationship with Tammy Cowens. Meech allegedly defected and became an FBI informant a year after he was imprisoned in 2008, and placed Tammy in control of BMF Entertainment.
Tammy Cowan.
Okay, now.
She's a co-producer of the BMF Stars TV show.
Okay, and you're saying that she's an informant?
Definitely, 100%.
Okay.
She's been an informant since 2009. Tammy Cowens is Big Meech personal assistant slash business partner slash whatever you want to call. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she became the owner of what Meech has as BMF Entertainment, his company from prison. His company, she became the owner of it in 2008, and in 2009, she became a government informant. In 2010, she did a case that was pertaining to a guy that Meech met in prison and one of Meech's homeboys of 26 years. Right, so she's the person that 50 Cent got the movie from, the TV show from. That's the only way to get it. You can't get it from Meech because he in prison, so he can't DBA. He can't do business from prison, he's in jail. So he has to sign his rights to do his life story or do whatever he gonna do in his name over to somebody else. And Tammy Cowens is the person that was appointed to do all of that business, and she's the one that got the deal.
This is where fans began to make connections. If I trusted Tammy and she allegedly worked with the feds, could that mean Meech did too? After all, he was able to escape after serving only 18 years of a 30-year sentence. As for Meech, he posted a picture of himself and 50 on Instagram with a rat emoji with cheese over 50's face, calling him an internet gangster. That's when Rick Ross entered the picture and began making fun of 50 for being salty over Meech's association with him.
I took a picture with Rick Ross. You like, oh, put your back against the wall and just slide down.
Now 50 ignored Ross at first and persisted in calling Meech a rat. He posted another Instagram picture of someone weighing in on the dispute and wrote it, "Lol. Bro, you have to see the text messages big. It is insane out here for guys to send screams."
50, 50, chip, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. The number you had down has been disconnected. What the 50 was? Hold on, wait. 3 weeks ago, shit was just good. 50, what's going on? Last year, just, yo, B, Mickey, I love you, but don't come back around. And they was just like, nah, 50, nah, before y'all start jacking this, just show the paperwork. Y'all know the rules. Before you call somebody a rat, you gotta actually prove they that. I don't know, I'm not doing, nah, man, I want to go to the party.
Afterwards, 50 posted a video of a man confessing to being a snitch, but with Mitch's face superimposed on the man's body. 50 claimed in the caption that Tammy Cowan was handling all of his dirty work, and her latest tell-all breaks it down. She was guided by Screech, who also put her in touch with people to get his time slashed.
I already know what you get with me. Bro, you happy about giving me? You know how much motherfucker?
In the meantime, Meech posted a video in which he denied the accusation of snitching and stated that he had never spied on anyone in his life.
Address this, because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the time, always with me. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family to come out to the Amarana Ring, February.
Meech knocked down the snitching charges, but 50 isn't giving up. He responded to Meech's denial by publishing his own, and he went one step further by bringing up Dion Kingpin Dion Cuffy Gapling, who is still in jail and has accused Meech of conspiring with the feds against him.
Never folded, never told.
You told Tammy to tell.
Death before the time, always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when little baby don't show up? When Skilla don't show up, when Vizzo don't show up? And all these motherfuckers don't show up?
I wasn't gonna address this.
Man, this really drops, man. Look at you, big shit.
But never folded, never told, never will. Death before the time, always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amarana Ring.
He can't even go. He wants house arrest. He can't even go.
However, as you are already aware, 50 wasn't going to stop there. He has now gone all petty, revealing Big Meech's texts and even threatening to remove him from BMF by bringing up his son, Lil Meech. I brought Skill a baby with a rocket when I brought him around you first, and you didn't know who he was. Now you're mad at me when I take my shirt off my back for you. Lil Meech, who plays his father in the 50s BMF series, called Fifth to ask him about coming for Big Meech. I can't believe this, man. I've only shown you love and loyalty. I'm human, and I've been through my struggles, but I never betrayed you. Lil Meech also addressed Big Meech's relationship with Rick Ross, saying that it was just about the bag and nothing else. He wrote, F. Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he could pay his bills until our next season begins. This internet is confusing me, man. You know me in real life. However, 50 showed no mercy to Lil Meech, and he clapped back, asking what the upcoming season meant. That he could assign his position to someone else or discontinue the show completely. And then in a subsequent post, 50 made fun of Lil Meech by claiming that he will eventually appear on Love and Hip Hop. In Atlanta, 50 claimed to have phoned Mona Scott on his behalf later today. Just when you thought he had forgotten about Rick Ross and all of this mess, he criticized Ross's and Meech's parenting abilities and showed Roberts, who had dated Ross in the past, some old video of Lil Meech with Ross's daughter. Then 50 questioned Ross about why Lil Meech and the Feiner family didn't receive any assistance, asking why the old boy didn't protect Mimi and sent him to acting school. Big Screech, all of your people who were out did nothing for him. According to reports, this drama cost Lil Meech his role on BMF. 50 also added, "You come home thinking you're the Black Pablo Escobar and F him up." He then brought up the fact that he helped Meech's family make millions of dollars off the BMF show and threw more shade at Big Meech, accusing him of wearing his son's jewelry recently. Images 50 and 50 further emphasized his claim that he is working on a documentary, while B returned the baby's jewelry. "I helped your family earn over $5 million in real money, but it's not my responsibility, it's all gone." He posted a picture of Tammy Cowan, claiming she had all the receipts to prove that Big Meech is a rat 50 who only spoke the truth, and he exposed him for supposedly snitching. Tammy Cowan will be arriving soon, and she has all the documentation and phone conversation recordings. Large scream.
She's privileged to what's called the affidavits in support of the wiretaps.
Okay.
It's like 3 affidavits. In those affidavits, it tells Meech's full role. Now, I wasn't allowed to have them because they played this, I'm this kingpin and I'm this killer and they life in jeopardy,
Right.
in danger.
Right.
That's why they was able to close the courtroom. We'd have been out at Meech. But they played a cold game. I give it to her and they was playing chess and we was playing checkers.
Okay.
She used the threat of her life and that I was gonna have some hitmen in the federal courtroom to kill her, and they closed the courtroom to the media. My shit standing room only. I'm that dude in that city.
Right.
I'm that dude in that.
Right.
So that's why it ain't been came out. But the affidavits in support of the wiretap, she has them.
So okay, so she can get them for sure.
If she got them.
Okay.
She got them. The only person they barred from having the documents was me.
Okay. Okay, so you the only one that don't got the information.
Right.
Gotcha.
Everybody else gets called.
Ross returned to the conversation just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, and he's now saying he's going to make his own film on the Black Mafia family.
I do want to do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film. Which director? Shout out to my homie F. Gary Gray, Antoine Foucault, what's up? Tarantino. It's a lot of legends. This is gonna be big, I can feel it. I'm just talking.
But here's the thing. Ross may need to reconsider his entire film project because it won't be simple to get it off the ground if he needs to seek 50 Cent for approval. People familiar with the matter informed TMZ that 50 controls the film and television rights to the BMF tale, and nothing is changing on that front. To further the BMF saga, TMZ verified that 50's G-Unit film division is already working on Tammy Cowan's life narrative. However, fans' opinions on this matter are divided. Some believe 50 is being overly petty and should put aside his long-standing feud with Rick Ross because at this point, 50's beef with Ross dates back to the 2008 BET Awards, when Ross claimed he didn't like the way 50s was looking at him. The irony is that 50 claimed he didn't even notice Ross was there. But the real drama started when Ross dropped Mafia. Many people are supporting 50, claiming he's always been about loyalty, and that if you align yourself with the ops, you're no longer welcome. Music in which he implied that he was responsible for the fire that broke out at 50's baby mom Shaniqua Tompkins' house. Naturally, 50 objected and retaliated with his diss track, Cop. The Ricky, if you've ever wondered why 50 called him an officer, give me a try today. That's because, as you now know, 50I wasn't going to overlook the fact that Ross had formerly worked as a jail officer. He released a video titled Warning Shot, in which he flatly declared that he would wreck Ross's life for his amusement.
Life up. Rick, bro, I'm gonna fuck your life up.
While 50 wasn't playing, he amused himself by posting cartoons of Officer Ricky on his website every Saturday, almost like a weekly program.
Rick. Nobody likes the fucking cops, Rick.
But it didn't end there. The 50 went all out. After finding Ross's baby mama, Tia Camp, he made her spill the beans about his co-past, and then went shopping with her to make things worse.
Working in law enforcement.
He was a correction officer.
So we're clear he was a correctional officer.
Yes, he was.
And although 50 didn't explicitly wish for Ross's death, when he was hospitalized in 2018, after being discovered unconscious at home after a seizure, he clarified it that he wasn't praying for him. 50 also posted a picture of Ivan Drago from Rocky IV, where Drago is standing over Apollo Creed, as Creed is dying and declares, "If he dies, he dies." Given everything that has transpired between 50 and Rose over the years, it's safe to assume that their feud will never be resolved. In fact, 50 previously stated in an interview that he will never respect someone who went from being a correctional officer to a rapper.
About Ross and his career that you have any respect for?
Oh, no, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I never wanted to work with him. You know, look, I understand from a perspective of someone who's just listening to what it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great rapper.
But does it matter that he's correctional? Does that ever matter? Does it matter? Even when artists, look at the artists, look at the irony of the artists that come under him.
So Meek,
Right.
Wale.
Prison reform, and all of the wrongfully convicted and wrong.
This drama between 50 has been deconstructed. Give your opinions about Big Meech and Rick Ross in the comments section below. Don't miss the next story. Is 50 justified in being so angry at Big Meech over his relationship with Ross? Should he really cancel the BMF show over it?